Hi guys, welcome to the video. My name is Kendall. I'm glad you made it today. We're going to share some pretty cool information with you today, something that has absolutely changed my life. You see, I've been a real estate investor for 14 years. 14 years as a full-time investor, but I didn't start out that way. You see, I started off going to do what everybody was always doing. They say, go to school, get good grades, and get a good job. So I went down that path, and I graduated from college, and I have a degree in zoology. Yes, yes. How many of you have a degree in zoology? Oh, none of you? You know why? Because it's absolutely useless. So I have a degree in zoology. I was going to be a dentist. When I didn't get into dental school, I had to find a new career path. That's when I found the world of real estate investing. And I want to share with you something that I learned so many years ago. Let me go ahead and pull up my iPad here, and I'll share my screen with you guys. We're going to go to a little whiteboard, and I'll share with you how this works. You see, all those years ago, I was taught, go to school, get good grades, get a good job. But what happens if that doesn't work for you? You see, what I discovered is that getting a job, becoming an employee, that's only one portion of what they call the cash flow quadrant. One way of which you can make money. There's many ways to make money, but an employee, this is literally where you trade your time for dollars. You probably know that. Maybe you've been stuck there as an employee for quite some time. You see, that didn't really work for me. It was, even as a kid, I was always entrepreneurial. I had my own lawn care business. I started a business in high school, and I was always, either running my own thing or working for entrepreneurs. So this concept, the first time I had to go get a real job, that kind of freaked me out because I realized that it was just this. I'm trading time for dollars, and I had very little flexibility. So I said, okay, well, what's the next best thing? The next best thing is you become self-employed. You go out and you buy a job, okay? You're still trading time for dollars, but you've got more flexibility in your time. But the challenge is, what happens if you don't show up to work? Well, if you don't show up to work, you don't get paid. And I said, okay, well, it's better than being an employee and having no say over my time, but how can I make it even better? Well, the next phase is going up here into business owner. This is where you start leveraging other people's time to go out and help you make money. And I like that. Other people's time, so we're gonna call that OT, other people's time in exchange for money. You see, as a business owner, when I'm out flipping houses, I'm leveraging the efforts of many, many companies, many, many employees. I mean, the ripple effect is huge. Just when for painting, for instance, when I hire my painter, I got 7 or 8 guys in there that I'm leveraging their time to help me make money. That was pretty cool. Then we move into the fourth quadrant, which is becoming an investor. Now, this is my favorite quadrant because this is where your money makes you money. Now, how many of you like the sound of that? That's pretty cool, right? I mean, that's a big smiley face when your money's making money. But what if you're saying, yeah, I like that, Kendall, but I'm not there yet. I'm stuck over on the left-hand side of the quadrant. Well, how many of you would like to go from the left-hand side of the quadrant over to the right? I mean, that's ultimately the goal. When you can start leveraging other people's time, other people's money, and earn your income so that you're just constantly putting your money to work, this is the goose that lays the golden eggs, because interest never sleeps. Compounding interest, they call it the 8th wonder of the world. So in some upcoming videos, we're going to share some more on this. We're going to show you how you can move from the left side of the quadrant over to the right side. We're going to share with you how, if you're stuck as an employee or if you're stuck in your own business, there's a better way. There's a better opportunity. And we're going to show you how that you can make that shift and what steps you need to do to make that happen. Now, here's the secret, folks. You got to do the work. You don't just show up and say, hey, you know what? This is what I want, and then do nothing. No, you got to show up. You got to show up. You got to do the work. You got to follow the system. But as one who knows, let me tell you the benefits of doing this. When I first learned about this 14 years ago, it was because I didn't get into school. Like career path 1 didn't work out for me. Well, what has happened since then? I've been able to go out and be involved in over 350 transactions. I've been able to raise over $15 million in private capital and move me squarely from the left side of the quadrant over to the right side, where now I'm certifiably unemployable. If that's what you're looking for, if that's a piece of the action that you want, then stay tuned, check into some of the next videos, and we'll see you soon.